Working this time. There we go. All right, everybody. Let me move this thing over here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Oh no, it says I'm playing StarCraft 2, but I'm not. Okay. I am gonna update the restream because I'm not playing StarCraft 2, everybody. I'm actually gonna be building. I forgot to update my restream stuff. That's okay. Peace, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm actually going to be building a one-to-one scale map of Central Park. So building NYC Central Park one-to-one. What did I call this broadcast? For AR Steam outdoor quests. We'll call it that. Check it out at http://ID prices. Gaming. We're going to change the thing to Minecraft. Okay. Update all. So that will actively update everything. Hey, and it does say I'm streaming on LinkedIn. So what's good to my LinkedIn people? Who knew? Who knew that you would be streaming on LinkedIn these days? Alright, let's go ahead and open the chat app here in case anybody's actually engaging on chat. I want to be able to catch you. Settings. There we go. That's what I want. Chat app. Open browser. Oh, hey, what's up? Senior Joe. What's good, Joe? You're on my live stream.
Hey, what's up, man? I want to tell you and everybody out here that they can put the next here in Ohio for deadlines today. But I was wondering if you wanted to either send you the information or if anybody wanted the information, I can send them the link so they can apply.
There's a grant in Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, I already kind of like told them about the Academy for Immersive Experiences. I kind of think it as a reference. And so you can just come in and apply for yourself and mention us as stakeholders.
Well, what time is the deadline? I got invited to a Super Bowl party. I don't normally do Super Bowl parties, but it's a family thing, so I'm kind of obligated.
Yeah. I wish I had thought of telling you before, but we already applied. Stacy applied, so we got you in under that. Maybe you can do the next round.
So you're just suggesting that I also apply in case?
What'd you say?
You're suggesting that I do an additional application?
Yeah, I did one. I did one in the last round, and I got like 2K.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not a difficult.
Well, I feel like not being personally based in Cleveland, it might be a little odd.
No. Well, no, because it's virtual. We can put the servers here. You know, we all working together.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is true. We're all working together.
Yeah, I can fill you in. Do you want me to,
Yeah, send me the info. I'll check it out. What time is the deadline? Is it like a midnight thing or what?
Midnight. I mean, it was. I guess it's tomorrow morning. I guess. I mean, I don't know when the app will close. I guess it's all electronic. Maybe it closes at midnight tonight. I guess. But you already had the materials. You just send me a business plan. Just tell them what you asked for, and you ask up to that amount. But if not, we can do it the next time for sure. We'll be really ready. Yeah, so are you streaming this right now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm live. You're on my stream now.
Okay, I'm DoorDashing right now. And so I just thought of you, and I was like, then when you did the podcast, you were on where, I mean, were you already on that, or did you come to that after that one show we did together?
What, with the podcast? What do you mean?
Yeah, with the identity pricing, because that's what I was talking about.
I I think I came up with that handle after that. I wasn't particularly thinking about that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, and if that's your research, I'm in on it because I want to get my PhD, and I applied. Here's something hilarious. I applied to Case Western School of Social Justice, and they turned me down. And I was like, I think that turned me down. I thought that maybe my application was a bit crazy.
Yeah, I get into those areas. I get a little too exuberant and overly truthful in my applications often. I say all kind of things that people that are trying to hire you don't want to hear.
I told
and then I get all idealist and I'm like, oh, it's cool. They'll just, they'll hire me for me or they won't.
Right. But then I talked about being, a victim of racism and the psychological damage of that. Even if it was just perceived and not real. The perception of racism and the perception of being a second-class citizen, when I saw that bar of soap I told you about.
Yeah.
Was enough. I mean, you don't have to, make me walk in the back door when you got me convinced of it, when you showed me all these images of these people getting subjugated. You showed me an image of a second-class citizen, and it looks like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'll destroy your sense of self.
Yeah.
And that causes identity crisis. But what happened is over time, what we see in the American economy right now, they call it inflation, but what I call it is the wages of white supremacy, because over 30% of your population is not allowed to participate in the economy. And that has a cost. Yeah. That's the cost of racism. We see it. When you say, no, you can't have this, or you can't have nice schools, you can't have nice homes, you can't have nice plumbing, you can't have nice police force, you can't have nice small business community. Boom. Like Black Wall Street, when we did it, they took it away. And they never replaced what they took and just tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
And that is, but see, what happened is now the contamination is spread into other regions. Like you, as a person from a certain background, I want to prove the correlation between the identity crisis that a lot of young black white males, white people are feeling, the disconnectedness with their community as to being a byproduct like friendly fire of racism or white supremacy, where you're disaffected by your community because you don't believe it.
Yeah, so you're gonna apply to, you want to still do a PhD program and do your dissertation work on that?
Yeah, but I don't know how, because I went to Case Western School of Social Justice, and I thought that was the most apropos place for me to put in my research, and they told me, quite frankly, they had no PhDs doing that type of research, and furthermore, they didn't, I guess they said I was too far out there, or something was wrong with me, I don't know.
Do you want me to work with you on trying to find a school that would actually be a good fit, that would take you on? Because I think that's super valuable and necessary work.
Yeah, because when I saw you talking about suicides, and I knew that I think, definitely, there needs to be research in that, because I do think as we look at young people, the level of disaffection and level of social interaction and real social interaction that builds connections between people is breaking down.
Yeah.
And it's across racial lines and inside racial lines too. And it's not respective of incomes. I don't know. What effect income plays on it. I mean, because you can see it in people with high incomes, but for a different reason, maybe.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people are becoming disaffected from our society, and I think that we're not looking at the racial component to the extent that we need to. Because I know I saw a congressional report from the '60s where they were looking at African American veterans who had PTSD, and they talked about lack of sense of self and how that leads to disaffection and suicide and community violence. They knew that in the '60s.
Yeah.
And they did, and they said, I don't think that the schools are not working by design. I mean, it's doing exactly what they want to do. They want to dumb down society so that they can pass whatever laws and policies they want. They want to turn everybody
George Carlin said it. That's exactly what George Carlin said. And a lot of like academic educational theorists, but as well. But okay. I'm working on I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm making and let's actually schedule a call, and I'll work with you to do like some official academic counseling kind of stuff, and we'll find a place where you can do that PhD work. I mean, my department would probably take you on if you want to do it in political science.
Hell yeah, it doesn't matter. Just give me.
Because you have a master's, right?
When I went sociology, they said I didn't have enough social work, but my undergrad was in history and political science and English.
Oh man, yeah, you should apply to my department. They would totally take you on. I'll help you with your application. You can get the department itself does not have funding, but you can if you get a GA ship, that would cover it. And
I got a better idea, Cody.
You can get a Ford Foundation. Yeah, let's do it.
We're poor PhDs out here trying to do research on. I want to do it on stress for Black women. I want to bring that into. That's the angle I want to take, because if we're going to fundraise, first of all, there's not enough research about stress and suicide among African American women, especially upwardly mobile Black women. What stresses them, and there's not enough research on that. And then when you combine with the fact that there's a lot of upwardly mobile Black women who can actually donate, like Oprah, Rihanna, Beyonce, such and so forth, and I think that we can make hay with it. I mean, we can make some hay with that.
I think that's a solid plan. It's if you.
I don't mean to be taking you off your mark there. So I guess further conversation is necessary. But I'm saying that you got to sometimes go where the money is.
Well, I mean that's. I don't think. There might be money in that, but that's valid in and of itself. That's very necessary research. So that's not missing the mark at all, as far as I'm concerned.
And I've already started. I've been reaching out to women like Tamika and Stacy and trying to recruit people. And I ask them one simple question: what do you do to reduce stress? I mean, try that sometime. When you're dealing with an African American woman, and you'll see them like, stress. I mean, where do I stress? But most of them will. I would say 80% will say they don't have anything at all. They just do, because African American women are adultified at a very young age. So they never learn. So they look at reduce the stress, play, pretending, having fun. Besides adult fun, as child stuff. So they never, it's never a smooth transition for them.
Well, I would say the mother of my children does a lot of work to de-stress, but I think she's also put a lot of work into learning different methods for that. So I don't know how common or uncommon that is, but
well, I mean, and research could be wrong. You know, I don't know, but that's my theory. But anyway, I didn't mean I'll let you go so you can finish your string. What were you talking about anyway?
Right now I'm making a 1-to-1 scale map of Central Park in New York City for Minecraft, so that people can use it as a outdoor, to do augmented reality outdoor learning stuff. So like people can be walking around in the park, doing a scavenger hunt while you got somebody else at home base on a PC somewhere in the Minecraft version, or you actually have embedded people who have a Minecraft version of the park on a tablet, and you're doing a scavenger hunt that takes you back and forth between the Minecraft version of the park and the real version, and you're using that to do immersive, historical time traveling adventures and stuff.
Well, that sounds fun. I want to create one where there's zombies in Central Park.
It's Minecraft, so there's gonna be zombies.
All right, well, let you go. I got to drop off this DoorDash.
All right, peace, Joe. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you a little bit.
Ciao. And that is the good Joe Hemphill, everybody. Here, let me get some tunes going. While I'm doing this, because I'm gonna sign up with Twitch. Yeah, I've got all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. So this is like some free tunes for your stations. I'm looking over here because I have my let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking over here because I'll post this in case anybody wants it. For music, for streaming. I'm not at my usual location. I'm actually in New York right now, so I'm at this Airbnb spot, and there's a screen up there. So normally I would have my whole setup here, but have my laptop right in front of me, the little screen, and the big screen. It's sharing the images. It's up here. So, and let's So that's the tool I'm using to get the topography data. Okay. YouTube save. I do YouTube channel. Am I on YouTube right now though? I think I am. I really need to simply clear the channel. Oh gosh. Okay, so I actually have a new YouTube. So the one that I'm not streaming on yet is ID Crisis Games. But since I have this whole identity crisis things, I think I'm live right now on this. Subscribers here. Yeah. Yes, I am live. Okay. So let's do this channel ID. Validating. Let's go. We're all set. Okay, so that keep safe. It's the instrumental. And kill beats. Let's do kill beats. You went wrong. I don't want Blank Jones. I want kill beats. Alternative. Oh. But there's nothing YouTube safe. If I take off instrumental. I'm gonna play some Afro beats. No. Down here. Alright, chill bass it is, everybody. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to mirror displays in order for this to work properly. Because I can't keep looking up there, it's too strain my neck. Okay. Now it's just okay, cool. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is get a proper square. Because squares are easiest to work with in Minecraft because it's made of squares. And I want the smallest square I can around Manhattan. Let me turn the music down. Bueno, bueno. Okay. Okay, so that's going to cover that Lincoln Tunnel. And this is what we're going to go with. Alright, let's give it a try. So we're going to click over here to Global and Regional Dems. Yeah, these NASA Dems seem to work out really well. This is a new option. I didn't used to have access to these. I think they're new. And then we're going to go GeoTIFF, uncheck Hillshade, and then job title, Central, Park, 1 to 1. Put my email address, submit. Now it's going to give me some datum. Okay, this was, here, I'll show you all this in the meantime. This is on my server. I showed you that. That's so that you got to peek in there was a world that I'm building for our International Baccalaureate program world. But this, I downloaded a copy of New York City by Dave Live. And, oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. I still have it zipped. So it's going to update it automatically to 1.17. Let's see. What we're playing now. Kingdom by Miss Lena and Phantom Sage. Okay. And then we're going to go New York Central Park 1 Minecraft. So this is where I got the map that I'm about to show you. So it's by Dave Live. I'm gonna follow him. I'm not logged in. It's okay. I won't do it. Oh, I already did the teleport. Welcome to NYC. Map's not ready yet, but you can check it out. Map by Dave Live, Instagram, Insta / Okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna put my watermark in here on my video. Image, add source, ID, C, watermark, browse, pictures. Yeah, we'll have it up there. Why not? I think Twitch does its own thing. But... Okay, so let's check this out. So I thought I would see what Dave Live has done. And this is really good. There's a lot of good detail in here. But for my purposes, I want to build a one-to-one. This is really nice. This looks like a lot of fun to play. Do a nice little New York City roleplay here. What's here? Here's the bathrooms. Oh, it's a little cafe. Yes, you get some hot chocolate, some coffee there. There's a snowman on the building. So this is pretty nice. Let's see what the interior is like. Okay, nice buildings. A lot of prime real estate here. Okay. So, check out Dave Live's stuff, because that's pretty rad. Is there a sea monster in here? No sea monster. Okay. We're going to close this now. Because we're going to go... Anybody chatting. It's fine. Oh, hey. Why is it not showing anything? What's going on? I'm a little confused, I must say. I thought I was showing my screen. Y'all haven't been able to see any of this? Nobody's telling me? Okay, well... I guess I'm still on Instagram at least. Hey! Alright, let's do this. Okay, I guess I have to do it how I was doing it. And crane my neck. Here, I'll just move my seat a little bit so I can see a little better. That's the table here. Oh, is the music showing? Okay, so let's go and boom, bada boom, change this to extend. Oh. There we go. Desktop duplication. Jai Radha, Jai Krishna. Okay, so let's move this stuff up here. Alright, this will have to work. Okay, So we did finish getting our open topography data. Now we're going to go ahead and download it. We get a thing like this. I downloaded pretty quick. And we're going to open it. Now I use a program. I use a couple programs. I have used this one called Microdem before, but which used to give me higher quality outputs, but it's kind of buggy, so I'm not going to use it. Close program, yes. And I'm going to use a program. It's called VT Builder, the virtual terrain builder. I'll post this in the chat as well. There it is, virtual terrain builder. You want to use this software. It's pretty cool how this works. So I launched VT Builder. And then I can take this .tif file that I got, drag it in there, and bam, there's my terrain, there's my map. Now I'm going to go. So now I haven't figured out how to use the vegetation stuff, but there is a way I know where you can automatically map the vegetation using Minecraft. You might want to use I think you might have to use a program called World Builder or World Machine. I'm not sure how Matty Borches did it with their maps here, but they talk about it in this vegetation tiles. So this is a 1-to-1, well no, 1 to 500, and then all the way down to like 1 to 18,000 scale maps of Earth. So that stuff's pretty cool. If you want to download some Java maps, I've done a couple conversions to Bedrock, and I can help folks with conversions myself directly. Also, I play on a place called, let's see, where is it? So if you go to servers, there's a whole list of servers here where you can play, where people are already running these. It shows the name of the server. There's links to the website, Discord, and live maps. So I play on a one called EarthPixel. What? Is it down? EarthPixel. No. Did it get delisted for some reason? EarthPixel. I wonder why. Is there something sketch about it? There's Everpixel. I hope there's nothing sketch about it. I have other people playing it. Why did it get delisted? Maybe it just was down when he did the update or something. I don't know. But like this will show you, you can click for live maps of the areas. Oh, well, apparently that can't be reached. I'm going to try to show you one. Okay. So for example, this shows you a live map of Stera. And it's like basically how we're doing it on EarthPixel ended up being like a giant game of Risk in Minecraft. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm the steward of the Hawaiian Islands, which are over here. That is Hawaii. There's Oahu. And hopefully my children will deliver. Home births all the way, people. If you can, anyways. Alright. Enough preaching about Earth maps and home births. Let's get back to the task at hand. So here's VT Builder. I wish it would tell me who's tuning in and when, so I could say, hey, blah, 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 thanks for tuning in, but such is life. Okay, so we're making a 1-to-1 scale. That was Earth on a 1-to-500 scale. We're making a 1-to-1 scale map. So what I do here is after I drag and drop that tip in, I'm going to do render to bitmap. That pops up this little window. How much time do I have to? I've only got about 15 minutes till I gotta go, so I got a boogie on this. This will be just part 1. I will continue this later. I'm gonna format it as a JPEG, right to file, change this to black, and then let's call it NYC Central Park height. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need to use microdem to get I don't want absolute. I want to change to grayscale relative. So those are our settings for that. But I need to get. How am I going to do this? Okay, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to bring this into GIMP and adjust it a little bit so that Central Park will be running directly north to south in the game, even though it runs northeast to southwest normally, because it'll be a lot easier to do the mapping and the scaling that way. Then I'm out of the box. Sorry. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? So yeah, normally I would try to keep this whole area and bring it into when I do yoga. I'm not going to yoga though. Okay. So yeah, normally I would get the scaling on here. Like, let's see, will it show me the elevation and distance? The scale bar. No? Okay, well, when I do this in microdem, I'm able to get like a scale that will show me how big the map actually is. And of course, I can also compare on Google Maps and spend some time like that. But I'm not going to bother with all that. I'm done with VT Builder now. And I'm not opening microdem. Let's close that. Now I'm going to open GIMP, and I'm going to twist the image around, and I'm going to just use a Google search to find out how long is Central Park. And I think I got that it's 4 kilometers. How long is Central Park? Kilometers long. The paths through it do meander a bit, and total market loss is more like 3 miles or 5 kilometers. So that means that if I go, so 1 pixel in Minecraft translates to 1 cubic meter. So that means if I go like this, I'm going to want to create a new, well, here. Let's do this first. Let's find out what the given dimensions are. So let's open height map. And then let's So you can see it's this square here, a rectangle, I guess they call it. And let's press Shift T to rotate. Oh, no, that's transform. R. There we go. Okay. Now, oh, gotta finish transformation. Yeah, I guess it's not. I gotta fix my rotation a little bit. Any better? Okay, I better hurry up and just do this because I'm gonna run out of time. I want to get this into World Painter at the very least. Okay, well. Okay, let's do this. Calc 512 times 16. No, 2. Okay, so we're gonna want it to be 4096 high. And we'll just keep, hopefully the side dimensions can match up. Here, we'll get extra. We'll get extra on the side because we can just let that bulge out of the canvas. Because we want, Minecraft is made of region tiles, which is 512 by 512 blocks in Minecraft. So when you're making Minecraft maps to different scales, you want to keep that in mind. So we're going to do, okay, let's copy and paste CP2, and then let's do transform. So if we lock these dimensions, and we're going to blow this all the way up to 4096, it said. 7. Oh wait, no. 26. Right. 2501. Okay, so 2501, that's going to be, let's see, 12 times 5 probably. So we want 2560. Probably. Yeah, so we're gonna need to grab a little wider. So we're gonna make a new one here that's gonna be 2560 wide by 4096. Okay. And copy from that layer. And let's go ahead and make our height 4096. Maybe I do that. So we're just gonna keep it like that, I guess. Let's move it, move it, move it. Put this in the middle. I think this is gonna be really weird, you guys. I need higher resolution. But let's give it a try, I guess. Just to see what it looks like. NYC, Central Park. Type map. 01. Pictures. World Painter actually seems to like JPEGs better. I have to reinstall. Oh, no, it's right here. So disinstall. Oh my gosh, I don't even have. No. I think I uninstalled World Painter apparently. That's unfortunate. Well, here, let's do this. Let's re-download worldpainter.net. So this is the software, y'all. do have Java 8 or later. Why is it not finding it? Yes, get this installation. Okay, well, it's installing it. Ish. Okay, we're running World Painter. That is good news. Okay, now go to File, Import New World from Height Map. Okay. And we're going to find that height map that we just made. Pictures. Okay, it was called NYC. This one. And let's bring the top. Let's see. Here's where we do some more Google searching. I would say highest point Central Park. 141.8 feet. Okay, so I'm going to do 141. 43. I gotta go soon. So that's gonna be 43 above sea level should be the top of our map. So we're gonna say, let's put the water level at like, well here, the bottom up to 61. And then we'll bring the top of the map to be 105. And then these, let's reset these. Now it should be all grass. And I won't play with the themes. You can do a lot with layers here. I used to do a lot with layers. I'm not going to mess with them here because I'm going to add the vegetation on the export. And then, okay. Okay, so this is our base map of Central Park. There's another way to do this that involves data packs and painting murals. Let's see, where is that high point? By the way. Summit Rock. So let's do this. Right there. Okay. So now we're gonna start by identifying this high point, and then we're going to start filling in the water and adding the pathways. So it looks like it's pretty much going to be about in the center. So that means we should see an elevation of 105 right here where it says location. That's our coordinates, our X and our Z coordinates in Minecraft, and then height. It shows height down in the lower left there as well. Probably here. I should get a point that's 105 somewhere. Well, we got 80s up here. I don't know. I think I messed this up. I don't think it's translating very well. I think all of the manipulation and GIMP kind of destroyed it. But this looks like a good body of water shape. So let's fill this in so we can get something started at least. So we're going to select water. Actually, I can't see the mouse when my mouse disappears when it goes in there. So this is super not helpful. Okay, so once we're here, let's go 71. It looks like it's okay, so let's do this solid. Let's do at or below 71, and then not flood, but paint on terrain water. Intensity 100. Let's make it a pencil. Oh, I don't have at or below check. Oh. What is going on with the mouse? So, I don't know, I think this is not supposed to all be a body of water. I'm totally botching this, you guys. Is it? I don't know, maybe it is. What is that shape like? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to get this another try later. I think I'm doing this correctly. A little bit difficult to train my neck to do this. Let's say. Well, that's not it at all. Maybe I'll keep the original orientation so that the northeast goes that way, and I'll get a full square and not try to make it a rectangle, and see if I can get higher quality, high resolution data for that specific area. Because when I do the scaling, it seems to mess it up significantly. Messages. Hey, now playing Pizza Song by Approaching Nirvana. Alright, everybody. I got a Super Bowl party to get to, I guess. So, have fun, be safe. Thanks for tuning in.